Hey you guys, what's going on? It's Shakira Queen Motivation. Listen, today, I promise I won't be long. I'm gonna push this little message out as quick as I can. But for those of you who don't know, I have a brother who's been incarcerated for a majority of my life. My brother got locked up when he was about 18, and he got out in his 40s. Boom. So today, April 5th, today, my brother's in Vegas with me, and we walk into this job place, right? To look for a job. Well, that's the point of walking into a job place. You walk into a job place, you look for a job. I'm trying to tell you, it's very windy outside. But we walk into a job place to look for a job. These people are staring at him. They're looking at him as if, who are you? Why are you in here? Now, to put a description to why people are staring, my brother is tatted. I mean, tatted from his face to probably his toes. I don't know, but my brother is very tatted. He's so tatted, I call him arts and crafts. That's how tatted my brother is. His entire face is tatted. Everything about him is tatted. His back of the head is tatted. The side of his head, his eyes, everything is tatted. But the point that I'm making is, he's walking into a place to look for a job. Not to walk in a place and rob the place, or to walk in a place and do any malicious anything. The point that I'm making is, everybody has a past. We all have a past. But our past does not determine who we are. And the sad part about the world is that a lot of people will still connect you to your past and will still use your past as a weapon to keep you from moving forward. Now, I'm not saying that everybody who's tatted is good, and I'm not saying that everybody in a suit is good. I'm not saying that everybody who's tatted is bad, and I'm not saying that everybody who's in a suit is bad. But the point I'm making is, everybody has a past. We all come with a past. And if someone is going to judge you based off your past, and they don't want to give you an opportunity to show you that they are not who they used to be, or to show you that they're not their past. There are people who made mistakes when they were younger. And then there's people who have grown up and realized, like, I can't live that lifestyle no more. Y'all have to start giving people the benefit of the doubt and stop judging people based off of their appearance. Because at the end of the day, we have people who walk around in suits and ties, and who are the most hardcore gangster, bank robbers, things of that nature. And people overlook the way they look because they have a suit and a tie. You have pastors who stand in front of millions of people who preach, and they're living a double lie. They have side pieces. They be doing fraud and tax evasions and things of that nature. Like, you can't look at a person and know who they are just because you look at them. Because people's pain can be turned to purpose. And people's story can definitely be turned to glory. So the message that I'm saying is, stop looking at people based off of what they look like, and start looking at people for who they really are, knowing that there's a million people who may not look professional. There's a million people who may not look like they smart. But some of these thugs that y'all look at, and some of these people who's tatted up, or some of these people who had a past, that's just it. It was a past. They had a past. You have to be willing to give people a chance. You got to stop looking at everybody as if they're out to do some kind of reckless behavior or cause harm. Because there's people who actually really want to get their life together. Like, real life, get their life together. There's a lot of people who just need somebody to believe in them. You know, it's like, if you spend your whole entire life fighting for a spot or fighting for a position, and nobody ever took the chance to believe in you because of who you used to be, you don't understand what that does to other people in their mentality. I'm not going to look at you based off of what you look like, because I don't know what you've been through. I don't know what you did to get to where you are now. And I don't know what you're trying to do to get out of the lifestyle that you used to be in. Stop judging people and stop looking at people according to their looks and automatically tying them to their past and keeping them connected to their past. People change. People change. There are people who grew up in a church house and they was so for the Lord and they love God, and now they're on drugs, or now they're prostituting and things of that nature. Nobody knows how a person's life is going to turn out. We do not know. So we need to stop judging people, and we need to stop putting people down based off of what they look like. It was just meant for me to do this message today because I watch how those people looked at my brother, and I watch how a lot of people look at my brother. And you know what's funny? There has been time that I myself have walked into a bank or a store and looked at somebody and automatically judged them based off of their appearance. We do not know. That's just like homeless people. We do not know what they've been through. We don't know if they could have had their whole life together and a month later something happened. We don't know their story. Everybody that's homeless is not on drugs, and everybody that's homeless is not crazy. So we need to stop putting the title on people when we don't know their story, when we don't know what they've been through, or we don't know what they're going through. There's a lot of people like me and you who look like we got it all together, and we don't. We mentally struggling, spiritually struggling, emotionally struggling, financially struggling, and so on and so on and so on. Just because people look good on the outside don't mean they feel good on the inside. And just because people feel good on the inside, they may look a certain type of way on the outside. Stop judging people based off of how they look, or judging people based off of their past. Stop using people's past to keep them down, or using people's past as a weapon to use against them when they're trying to get their life together. I do not care what you've been through. I only care what you're doing now. I don't care about your past, because that's your past. And again, that's your story to tell. I only care what you're doing right now. If you are making a chance to do something different, and you're making a choice to choose wisely and be better than you used to be, I salute you. But at the end of the day, we need to stop doing that, y'all. It's not fair to these people because we don't know their story. Just like people don't know your story, you don't know other people's story. Everybody don't know my entire story. There may be pieces of my story that people know, but they don't know my entire story. So at the end of the day, I'm not about to judge somebody. I'm not, because I don't know. So get it together. Put yourself together. And then take a second and put yourself in their shoes and see how you will feel. I used to tell my daughter all the time, I say, a lot of people quick to judge homeless people and say, oh, they just need to get a job. That's their problem. They're out here begging. They need to get a job. And I had to tell her one day, I said, girl, look, how many times you went into an interview with your best clothes on, best dress, hair nice, makeup on, just clean, smelling good, and you walked into that place, you didn't get that job. And you was looking real good, and you still didn't get that job. And you went in there looking business professional and still did not get that job. And then you got these people who's homeless, who haven't showered, who haven't ate, who's going through things mentally, and they walk into a place and they want a job. But because of how they look, they get turned away. Nobody wants to give them the chance of a lifetime that could change their life because they're judging them from their outer appearance. If we get turned down for a job and we smell good and we doing good and we looking good and we sleeping good at night, so we had time to rest our mindset, we had time to put our thoughts at ease. We woke up and knew what we was going to eat the next morning. We knew we was going to be able to take a warm shower and sleep in a warm bed, and got up and presented ourselves as good and as perfect as we know how to be, and walked in that place and still got denied the job. And even in our right mind, rejection hurt us. So imagine somebody straight off the street saying, you know what, I want to change my life. I want to get my life together. And they walk into that building, they walk into a place and they get judged and they not getting nothing because of what they look like. Imagine how they feel. Because there's plenty of times my spirit got crushed because I went in there to get a job and I didn't get it. So imagine, stop judging. Put yourself in people's shoes and stop judging. You don't know. You do not know what a person been through, and you don't know what a person is going through, and you don't know what a person is trying to do. You don't know. Focus on your life. And if you got a problem with somebody else's life, go fix it. And if you're not going to fix it, be quiet and leave it alone and leave them alone. Y'all worried about the wrong stuff. But that's all I had to say today. Hope this video wasn't too long. I'm Queen Motivation signing off. If you guys like this video, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Like, share. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do so. But I'm going to go ahead and get away from this wind because it's blowing like crazy. But I love you guys. Stay blessed and stay tuned. Have a blessed day.